Okay, now you are able to talk about a restaurant or about anything if you want to talk. If you have at least 150 words, 150, English words, you can make an interaction with anyone. It's not a matter of consent. In the same way, of course, you must have learned about 300 or 400 words from the French textbook sent to you. So you can make a good interaction with any French man or anybody from France. So here in this way, and in IELTS examination, you talked or you discussed the same thing, or you had a method. Definitely, you have a method. You have a way in which you can impress the examiner in an interesting way. That is the method you have to develop in this French Talk 2. So this is another method that you have to learn, and you are supposed to talk like this. For example, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 tracks. I mean 7 structures are written here in the white board. So if you mug up these all things, you can easily make a good interaction in French. Around 6 or 7 sentences. If you can make 7 sentences in front of an examiner, it is a good job. So there is a way that you have to learn, then only you can perform very well in the French examination, in the DELF 2 examination, in the A2 examination. As far as A1 examination is concerned, it is very simple. As I told you, if you know how to construct a sentence, you will get a very good score. You can acquire a good score on A1 examination. But A2 is different, where sometimes you might be asked difficult questions as it is asked in the IELTS examination. Then sometimes students find it difficult to handle. So it should be avoided. So please listen to this. Just learn these all words. It represents the present. Avoir, it is for past. Aller for future. Then please listen to that, how I present this, how I organize these all structures in an interaction. First one, il y a. It means there are. The next one, il faut. It is necessary to. Then pouvoir. It is can, devoir. Have to or should. Vouloir. Want, avoir. It indicates the past. Avoir. I have completed. J'ai complété. In the same way, aller. It represents the future. I am going to visit. I am going to talk. I am going to meet my friend. So, je vais rencontrer mon ami. Je vais visiter la place. Same way, avoir. J'ai visité. J'ai étudié. J'ai compris. J'ai pris le taxi pour aller à l'aéroport. The same way, you can talk like this. So, let's start from the beginning. Il y a. Please construct. Please make a sentence with the structure il y a. In the first section, you can make a sentence with il y a. Il y a beaucoup de restaurants ici. The first sentence is over. Then go to the second sentence. Il faut. Il faut. Please make a sentence with il faut. For example, you can say like this. It is not necessary to visit. It is not necessary to dine out every day, because it is not good for the health. This is a good sentence. It is related to the first one. So the relationship, the connection is needed. And there are so many connection words too. If you add the conjunctions or the connecting words in between the sentences you are making, you can make a good interaction. This is what is known as a presentation. It lasts about 2 minutes, but it should sound like a presentation, a good presentation. That is the method. Otherwise, you won't get a score. If I say like this, folding my hands, so and so, I like this, I do, and so many things. You won't get a score. But if you present in an interesting way, or if you present taking so many actions or with many gestures, you'll definitely get a score, because the idea can be conveyed correctly, exactly, and the examiner will get the exact idea that you have in your mind. So idea should be conveyed properly to get a good score in any speaking test. This is an important thing that you have to keep in your mind before taking any test in the future. Okay, so il y a, first one il y a beaucoup de restaurants ici. Il y a beaucoup de restaurants ici. It means, as it is, you know it well, there are many restaurants here. So introduction is over. Next one, il faut. with il faut, you can make a positive or a negative sentence. That's up to you. For example, now I am going to make a negative sentence with il faut. Il ne faut pas aller au restaurant tous les jours. Il ne faut pas aller au restaurant tous les jours. It means it is not necessary to visit the restaurants every day because it is not good for the health. Parce que ce n'est pas bon pour notre santé. Okay, I won't write all the sentences. You can listen to these sentences and you can write it down. The next section, you have to write like this and talk like this. Okay, this is the method that you are supposed to study. Okay, just study this method and try to speak like this. The first one, I have written it that you can see. The next, the rest of the things that I am not going to write, that you can listen to me and understand. So first one, Ilya. Let's make English sentences with these structures. Ilya means there is, there are. So there are many restaurants here. Next one, il faut. It is necessary. So the next sentence is, it is not necessary to visit the restaurants every day because it is not good for your health. Next one, pouvoir. Can. Please make a sentence with can. For example, I can go to any restaurants very easily because I live in the center of a city called Irinjalakura. So that's a nice sentence. Then devoir. Devoir means have to, should, or anything. Devoir means you have to visit the restaurants to understand, to know about the new dishes. That sentence. If you can, this is devoir. It is just like il faut. Then if you don't want this devoir, you can skip it and go through the next sentence. Sorry, next structure. Vouloir. Vouloir means want. It is well known that want. So I want to go to the restaurants with my friends because it is very interesting. We can enjoy a lot. That's all about the sentences. Let's go through once again. Ilya, there are many restaurants here or functioning here or anything. Second one, il faut. It is a negative sentences. I have just made a negative sentence. I am going to repeat the same sentence. It is not necessary to visit the restaurants every day because it is not good for the health. Next one, pouvoir. I can go to the restaurants very easily as I live in the center of city. Devoir, that you can skip it or you can say. Next one, vouloir. I want to go to the restaurants. I want to go anywhere with my friends because it is very interesting. I can enjoy as much as I can. So the present form is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. 5 sentences should be made in the present form. Then the next 2 tracks are needed. So this one, it represents the past. The next one, alle, it represents the future. Then you can make a past sentence and a future sentence with our and alle. The past tense, the same sentence you can make anywhere. When you get any question, you can easily make a past sentence like, I went to the restaurant with my family last week. Anyway, I am going to visit the restaurant next week with my friends. This is a past and future mix. Just blend this, just mix this. Then you just study, just by heart this our and alle, and whatever you get the topic is, it is not a matter. You can just make a past sentence and a future sentence like this. If the topic is restaurant, I went to the restaurant yesterday. I went to the restaurant with my family last week. That's over. However, or whatever, I am going to visit the same restaurant next week with my friends. That's all. And if the topic is a place or a tourist place like Charakudi or Adrapalli or anywhere. So I went to Adrapalli with my family members last week. It was very interesting. It was nice. So I am going to visit the same place next week with my friends. If you have said your friends in the first, then you can just change it. Instead of friends, you can say your family members or anyone. Okay, this is the way you can make the past and future sentence. So you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sentences like this. Okay, then let's go. Let's start. Let's talk. Let's say the same track in French. So first one, il y a beaucoup de restaurants ici. Il ne faut pas visiter le restaurant tous les jours parce que ce n'est pas très bon pour notre santé. Santé, health. Pouvoir, I can go to the restaurant easily. Je peux aller au restaurant facilement parce que j'habite à Centre-Cité. Devoir, it is skipped, or you can make a sentence with devoir like vous devez aller au restaurant pour, vous devez aller au restaurant de comprendre le nourriture délicieuse, so and so, comme ci comme ça. Then vouloir, I want, so I would like or I want. Je veux, I want to go to the restaurant with my friends. Je veux aller au restaurant avec mes amis. It's over. Then let's go to the past, then make a sentence, make a future sentence. It is needed because then you can make the examiner understand that you know very well, you are well aware of the past and the future. Okay, that is the way, that is why I recommend you to make a sentence with past and future. Then only you can make the examiner understand that you know very well, that you are well aware of past and future. So let's make a past sentence with our. The first one is our. I went to the restaurant with my family members last week. So here, je suis allé au restaurant avec ma famille la semaine dernière. Then go to the future with aller. Je vais aller au restaurant avec mes amis la semaine prochaine. That's all. That's over. Then let me talk the whole things in a single stretch. Il y a beaucoup de restaurants ici. Il ne faut pas aller au restaurant toutes les choses parce que ce n'est pas très bon pour notre santé. Je peux aller au restaurant facilement, très facilement parce que j'habite à Centre-Cité. Vous le voyez, je voudrais aller au restaurant avec mes amis. Cependant, je suis allé au restaurant la semaine dernière avec mes amis. Maintenant, je voudrais aller au restaurant, ou je vais aller au restaurant avec ma famille la semaine prochaine. C'est tout. So.